He has racked up millions of views joking about Costco, but the Kirkland King's day job might surprise you. Steve Doocy spent some time with a viral content creator to see how he's using humor and social media to get young people excited about going to church. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Ainsley. That's right. You know, my social media feed knows a lot about me. Right now on here, there's a lot of pickleball and grandkids. And because my wife and I wrote 3 #1 best-selling cookbooks, there's a lot of recipes and also grocery stores. So a couple of months ago, I started watching this guy. He kept popping up on my feed, and he was very, very funny. And he was just look directly at the camera and talk about Costco. It was all spot on, and I started following him. And then, just before Christmas, he ended one of his reels by saying, "You need to come to church this Christmas." And I was thinking, who is that guy? Not just an influencer, not a regular guy you see on Instagram. So I did some digging around. So let me introduce you to Lucas Gomez, who's known online as the real Kirkland King.
I've been diagnosed with OCD, obsessive Costco disorder. Costco isn't really a store. It's more like a gated community. I came here for milk and eggs. I'm leaving with a 6-pack of flashlights, 32 pairs of socks, and a PlayStation 5.
Those videos are funny. The thing is, that guy, the Costco guy, also known as the Kirkland King, his day job is not at Costco. It's here at this church in Fort Lauderdale. That's right. That pitch man is a preacher.
Some parents take their kids to Disney. I take my kids to Costco. They can't tell the difference. We're not doing lunch. Just samples. As a millennial man, I accept that I have to make my personality about something. I'm glad that I chose Costco and not crypto or cold plunges.
The videos are authentic. I actually love Costco. I have 4 kids. So Costco is a requirement for someone with as many kids as me.
If you watch that stuff, you would never know you're a minister.
That's kind of what I love about it. I'm a pastor at First Baptist Fort Lauderdale. I'm a pastor at Church by the Glades, and my day job is way more important to me than Costco, for the record.
Gold member? Aw, executive. You're trying though, that's good. Hold on, I dropped this. Executive.
You brag about the fact that you've got the executive membership.
Executive member energy.
Mr. Costco, look at that.
Wow, member since 1990. Steve, you've been a member since before I was born.
I just felt really good, but then I felt really old.
If it's not sold in bulk, I don't trust it. You shop for the week. I shop for the fiscal quarter. I buy toilet paper annually, like a man.
Have you heard of people who have seen Lucas's posts and shown up in church?
It's funny enough, I was with some friends and they were talking about this Costco guy on social media, and they pulled up the Instagram, and sure enough, it was Lucas. Then I told him the Kirkland King's a pastor at church. I'm like, I gotta come check out your church.
I think Christians need to be making more content, and not necessarily Christian content, but any content, because people stumble upon my Costco videos, they follow me, and then they find out I'm a pastor afterward.
Next thing you know, it's like, oh, wait a minute. The message is not bulk, it's about your soul.
It's created an opportunity for a lot of great conversations. I posted on my story at church the other night. There were thousands of people there, and people messaged me. They're intrigued. They're like, what are you doing? I didn't know you were a pastor. And it allows me to have conversations with people about something that's more important.
It seems to be working.
Right.
Because it's hard to get a seat in here.
So our young adult ministry is called Rally. We have over 1,000 young adults in this room once a month.
There is revival right here and now.
There's been something going on. More young people are coming to church.
It's because churches are going after the next generation, making it compelling, making it interesting, showing them that we have the truth. The youngest people in the church are not the future leaders of the church. They're the current leaders of the church. So our pastor is all about empowering the next generation to lead.
This church has come back to life. And a lot of that has to do with young people coming back to church. Probably 70% of our congregation is people under the age of 40.
And you guys are brilliant because you're using social media to get people in church, where you put on a great show. You guys make going to church look like going to Vegas.
In the beginning, God created. So we try to use creativity and we try to use production to get people's attention and then, so to speak, sneak attack them with the gospel.
Then again, the Kirkland King would say, that's all well and good, but if you need bulk.
No one does bulk better than Jesus. You're looking for joy, peace, whatever you're looking for, Jesus has it all.
One of our values is that we want to use technology to support our theology. We have the most important message we could possibly bring to people. We have the gospel. And so if there's anything we can do to make it compelling, the message never changes, but the delivery or the packaging, if we want to use lights and screens, we're going to reach another set of people, and we don't want to lose a generation because they're disinterested in church. We want to make the most compelling message compelling in the way it's delivered to people.
And you are bringing people here from the Costco-verse?
Listen, I will bring people to church from anywhere. We have to go where people are.
Yeah.
And people are on their phones. People love the Costco stuff, and I love posting about it. But if I get influence, I have to use it for the most important thing. And so that's getting people to church.
Costco does not have employees. It has guardian angels in red vests. This is not an impulse buy. This is Costco educating me. Oh, you thought the whole video was about Costco? You actually need to come to church for Christmas. I'll see you December 14th at First Baptist Fort Lauderdale.
Come see me on Sunday.
He works weekends, folks.
That was awesome.
That guy is great. And I know it. And Ainsley, I just got a note from my daughter, Mary. She says, we've got to go to Lucas's church. That looks like so much fun. Lucas is a star. And exactly, it's in South Florida. He works at two churches, Church by the Glades and First Baptist of Fort Lauderdale. They're all part of the same organization. But the thing about him is he's really spot on. And one of the reasons he's always at Costco is he's got 4 kids under 6. And so he does do a lot of buying in bulk.
Wow, God bless him. And he also sings. In that story, he was up on stage leading praise and worship.
I know it. They are really smart at not only using social media, but also making the show seem entertaining.
Yeah.
Because, you know, a lot of times we go to church and it's not exciting. That church, those churches are exciting. They make going to church look fun.
They do, and he's cool.
And those two guys make it exactly that.
He's not
you took
stiff.
the word right out of my mouth.
He's not stiff. He's like saying, I have an executive card and you don't. I like him a lot. Let's go together. Next time I'm down in Florida, I'd love to go.
I would love that.
Okay, thanks, Steve. That was really neat. I'm going to follow him now. Thank you.
His handle is The Real Kirkland King.
Okay. Thank you. God bless him. God bless you, Steve.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.